with Shinnok, and it didn't pay out for him, and he wound up switching to Scorpion and winning the rest of the set. Against a guy like Scar, you want to bring your best no matter what character it is. Low tier, top tier.
And here we go.
He switches to Scorpion. Yeah, you don't want to come in here playing no games with Scar, man. He's here to do business, get home before dinner. You know, somebody said in chat, where's GM sub? And that's true. I don't think we saw one GM sub tonight, did we? All right, Lion getting the first hit. Was down 4. Aquaman ignored me. I asked him a question and he didn't say anything.
Well, you know, when you reach a certain level of Hollywoodness...
Oh, okay.
Some people's words just go right through you. What did you ask?
Man, I asked you if we'd seen any GM subs tonight because I don't remember any.
Not a single one.
It's from the overburden of GM subs last week. We didn't see any this week.
But we're still getting a good dose of Scorpions. We're going to see a Scorpion right after this.
Yeah,
and the mix from Easy Lion
is going absolutely nuts. I assume Scar was just building meter with that invisibility. I have no idea. Fight. Ooh, nice whiff punish. Scar. Good mid. Scorpion safe. Scar delays.
What's going to be the mix here? Scar does a breaker. I think if he would have guessed wrong, he would have gone for the broken. Crouch. What a crouch.
Lion did the exact same setup earlier.
Ooh, and catch him on the startup of that 4 too.
Scar seems, ooh, totally whiffed. Not much Lion could do about it. Too far away.
And I love that 4-3 mix up that Scar did there, where you can delay the 4-3 into the 4, and if you're waiting for it, that 4-3 becomes safe. And just a full screen run from Scar.
That seemed to be some sort of input error or something. That's the second time we've seen that.
I'll tell you what, it got him right out of there.
23%. Oh, Scar just pressed the button or crouched one, I'm not sure.
And really just one mix up away.
Ooh. Ooh, nice.
Great backdash from Scar. But Scar has an uphill battle here as Lion has a breaker. If he guesses wrong here, jumps out of the smoke bomb. Very smart stuff.
Ooh, and just failing on these punishes with punish.
And that's going to do it. Easy Lion up 1-0.
Okay.
On your SCR champion.
And Lion may be trying to bring out this man's demo Sonya.
Scorpion wins.
Scar was trying to take it easy on him.
Pay your respects.
There are a lot of people in the chat right now hearing the Lion's Roar, as they're calling it.
There is a new
The Lion's Roar. Okay. Hashtag Lion's Roar. I dig that. Oh, there it is. Scar bringing out the demo. He's done playing games. You know, he tried to be nice with the smoke pick. He said, you know what? We can both be ninjas. We can play nice. But you can't win any rounds. You can't win any matches. You can't win this set.
Mama Blade has hit the screen. I have not seen Scar play here in some time.
Yeah, winning SCR with her. He beat Sonic with his smoke and then turned around and beat Wound Cowboy with his demo Sonya against Shinnok.
Round 1, fight.
And this character, despite getting a slight nerf, is still dangerous. So dangerous. She still has the mix. She still has the grenades.
Ooh, and no commitment there from Scar on the overhead.
And I really like the way that Lion is playing this matchup. Got hit by the 4. Get your damage where you can get it. Scar sitting on a full stick of butter. Oh, if he had just crossed over, he may have got out of that. Lion has no meter. Scar going for the salty throw. This is enough to chip out. Ooh. Okay, we're not done here. Lion said we are not done here, and Scar woke up with the arc kick.
Round 2, fight.
And knew that was gonna whiff. Great stuff by Lion there.
What's he gonna end with? What's the mix? Ooh, just run up throw. I like it. Well, and you can actually punish that with a quick enough normal anyway.
One Lion just turning it
love
up here.
He is playing so good right now. He's in Scar's face. Oh, and 4-2 just knocked her out of here.
Both of them sitting on full sticks of butter. What are we gonna bake tonight? My gosh.
Ooh, I don't know. Scar trying to keep Scorpion away here. Doesn't want anything to do with that 4-2 in the mix. Got the reload, but could have got punished really heavy for doing that.
On Scar with all the meter here. He has some EX grenade mix-ups here. The Lion having
Yes,
none
he
of it.
does. Just toss the grenade into a reload. Who would have thought? You can just toss the grenade, let it sit there, go ahead and reload while it's still there. Scar burned 2 of his grenades, tried to reload, he did get the reload.
Was
But
the
Lion
break?
having none of it.
One more 4-2 hits, and we could see a 2-0 on Scar.
Yes, we could. Bad trade. Scar just cannot get any damage.
And the takedown, getting past the grenade explosion there, and Lion goes up 2-0 on your SCR champion, Scar.
Wins.
Let's hear the Lions roar, baby.
Let's hear it, baby.
Yeah.
Respect.
I am not sure what Scar needs to do here. Every time that he got Lion,
Defend.
either airborne or with a grenade, he had to reload. Lion was playing that so good to keep him not able to reload, and when he did,
Trial.
Scar would either do the wake and bake and only have 1 grenade left and had to reload. And Scar going back to smoke, it looks like.
Scorpion.
I like this because Lion is not doing anything too risky. And when he does, he has the meter to break and just get out of that situation. So Scar has to pull the reverse 3-0 upset to make top 8.
Round 1.
With smoke the entire way.
Now, if anyone can do it, this is the man.
That's true. I mean, we saw him get relatively obliterated by Wound Cowboy Shinnok, and then came back in Grand Finals at SCR and totally 3-0'd Wound Cowboy. Actually reset the bracket, I'm sorry, and then beat Wound Cowboy. Oh, that 4-2. Just that slight hesitation and Scar just waiting for something to come out. And pushed the button a little bit too late. And Lion taking advantage of this. Jumps out of every time he does a smoke bomb. He jumps straight out of it. So smart. That is the new thing with this update. Every time smoke throws that out of a string, you can jump straight out of it. And Lion wants this round. Scar sitting on 3 bars. Ooh. This is not a good position. Scar takes the first round.
Round 2. Fight.
Teleports right into a vase. Way to start a round for Lion. And we saw this last game where Scar looked really comfortable coming out of the gate, but Lion was able to pounce back so fast. But
Yeah,
we're not seeing it yet.
If Lion blocks the mix-up, he jumps out of every time he smoke bombs. And it is paying off.
And very good stuff from Scar. Scar waited to see if he was going to block the mix-up correctly before breaking, and Lion just ends up dropping it. So everything worked out great for Scar there.
Ooh, very nice phase. He's not going to be able to take the match, but One more mix-up. Stay safe. Ooh, EX phase right out of that. Takes match 3.
Scar not going down without a fight. And like I said, if there's anyone that can do this, it is Scar.
Pay your respects.
Scar looked very comfortable in that matchup that time. I saw somebody in chat earlier say that Scar may not know the Scorpion Smoke matchup, but I don't know, because I know Scar does have a Ninjutsu Scorpion in his arsenal. And I'm fairly sure he knows what his options could be or what they should be, and we may actually see Lion switch to Grandmaster. And this would really, if Lion picks GM and gets Scar in the corner, you may as well just give the GGs. It is very tough for Smoke to get out of that situation.
All right, guys. While they're selecting it, who do you guys like? You guys like Scar? Show me a 1. You guys like EC Lion? Give me a 2.
EC Lion possibly just one game away from top 8. Couple guys saying his GM isn't ready. Scar does have a GM now, which I just heard about earlier today, I think, or it was yesterday. Scar does have a GM in his arsenal as well.
People are believing it. People believe.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. He's got Aardvark GM. That's what I call him. He looks like an anteater in this outfit.
And Scar gets the start that you want. And he's already in Mix City. Population Lion.
Right. Oh my goodness. Okay, Scar working on it flawless right now. He knows he's got to stay on GM. He can't give him a chance to get those clones on the board.
Not too sure what he was going for there. Maybe an EX fade. It's missed the some big damage coming from EC Line. Big board damage on deck into a clone setup. Drops the
That's one
clone.
thing about this matchup is Scar can't. Ooh, nice down 2. Just trying to chip him out here. Smoke Bomb does do a little bit of damage. Could have just thrown one of those out. But EX phase does not even get through the clone either. That's one thing that's really tough about this matchup. Oh, that could have been huge damage.
Oh, but we're going right back into it. Talk about an American reset. Drops a hard knockdown. And
No
Scar
clone.
just gets right out.
This is your chance. If you're gonna do this, you've got to do it now. Do not let him take the corner back. Ooh, right when he put the clone out. Lion just about 48% health. Ooh, and that's punishable. No punish. Lion sitting on 3 bars. He can break at any moment. Any moment he can break.
I think Lion was waiting on a 50-50 there, and Scar just wasn't giving it to him.
Ooh, faced right through the EX ice button.
Oh, and the NJP goes through it. This is gonna be close.
Oh, and it did.
And Scar
17%.
takes it.
Triborg wins.
So it is tied 2-2. Lion cannot choke here.
I believe this is our first final game. Is it?
Defend.
I think you're right.
We've
I think it is.
been
The very
scouting it
first
all
time.
night.
Last week
Woo-wee.
was full of match 5 sets, but this week has either been go hard or go home, really. It's been so fast paced.
And I completely agree that he might have to go back to Scorpion on this one. He looked so comfortable before. Scar just got him pretty hard that one game, but Grandmaster didn't look like the answer.
Yeah, I think he was going to really get in Scar's head, because Scar has to know that Smoke does terrible against GM. And maybe Lion was just trying to, play with his head and let Scar beat himself in that matchup. But you're right. He looked a lot better, more comfortable, better conversion. Oh. No.
Oh, man.
No, I don't like, no. He's going to...
Scorpion.
Okay, there we go.
Oh my goodness.
Ah, there we go. There we go. Whoa.
All I could see was illusions. Instead of EC Line, I just saw illusions up in the top right corner for a minute.
Woo.
No, don't go with this pick. Don't go with Sun God.
Yeah, whoa, guy. All right. 2-2, guys. 1.
Round
game separates these men. One will make top 8, and one will go home for the week. And really, he's just going to stay where he is. I guess he's already at home. Thanks to this wonderful online tournament brought to you by Streaming.
Good start. Okay, he was going to stay safe with the mix.
Oh, he's off to such a quick start already, Scar, and that's how Game 3 turned everything around.
If you notice, this is how all the pro players, all the guys that are out there making money off playing this game, they all know once you hit the spot, you've got to come in round 1, just all guns firing. Sonic did the same thing against, was he playing Frosty Bunny, I think? Is that who he was playing? No, he was playing the board players. My goodness.
Gross?
Gross, thank you, yes. I almost had that out.
Get in the game, Echo!
But he did the same thing. Match 5, he just came out guns blazing. Or it was actually match 4. But Gross almost.
Oh, Lion finally had a chance to get something going and drops his combo.
Scar looking to come back. Even out this health deficit. Stay safe with the mix. Ooh, and just a good throw there.
Great! That was just he's doing so good at jumping out of those smoke bombs.
Yes, he
And
is.
I'm not too sure Scar is used to people doing that to him.
Yeah, that's a new thing, man. It's even tough to remember that sometimes. You can actually do it. The Lion really playing for his life right now.
Oh no, and that might do it for Scar here. Put his own life on the line with an EX teleport, and that is going to do it.
Lion played out of his mind, man. Played so good that entire set. He went up 2-0, and Scar actually pulled the reverse 3-0.
He actually did it.
He
And
did.
reverse 3-0, the hardest thing to do in any tournament setting.
So Samich takes or makes top 8 in week 3. So here we go. Torr versus Ferra, a matchup I've never seen in my life, I don't think.
Round 1. Fight.
Costner looking to do a lot of that zoning he was doing against playing to win's Shinnok. He played perfect against playing to win, and there we go. Ooh, it doesn't have to go for big damage with the secondary teleport. Really keeping B-Dog away. Ooh, dash in. He's going to cash out with the teleport. Yes, he is. 40%, 39. Oh, and good mix. Not enough to kill, but just in chip range. Ooh, and good. Very nice trip guard with that down 3. Tor's got that little bit more range with his down 3 with the little blast that comes out of his foot, so very good from Costner. Anti-airs with the down 3, no conversion because he broke. Oh my goodness. Costner, very good at that hit confirming. B-Dog crouches, knows that he can crouch that. Almost got a full combo. Make Costner break though. %, with that throw. B-Dog looking to take this round. Oh, pain and gauge are coming. Big damage is coming.
And no wake up for Costner, and that's going to do it. 17%.
Final round. Fight.
B-Dog letting Costner know he wants that top 8. Ooh. If that secondary down 3 would have hit. Costner has been stuck in this corner for quite some time. B-Dog respected the meter burn.
Ooh, it looked like a lot of hits on him. Whatever B-Dog did there, and Costner wasn't able to generate any pressure off that rocket hit. Oh, he got the jump, and that would have been some grown man 401k bill paying damage.
401k, what is this? Ooh, it still got hit. Costner with the jump back. Very nice.
Triborg wins.
Costner
So
very
B-Dog-
poised.
Yeah, Costner has been playing very solid tonight. And B-Dog, there was a couple moments where I thought, I mean, he kept Costner in the corner almost the entire second round and half of the third.
Ferra, Triborg.
All right, going to Crossroads this time. Definitely ways out of the corner here for Costner, but I think B-Dog knows what he needs to do. He's just once he let him out of the corner there, he just made some bad reads. Ooh, very nice. Ooh, it's big damage.
Oh, that dropped it and still got 40.
That's saying something, man. Like, you can have single-digit hits and huge double-digit figures with Ferratory. 8 hits for 40%. Ooh,
And great air
very
there. Doesn't
good.
get the conversion, but still able to close this out.
Okay.
And B-Dog taking Torr for a walk there. That's one of my favorite in-round sequences.
It is pretty cool. Oh, it's Costner. Okay. Opts to go for little damage. Goes for the mix. 26 and the 13. Ooh. That's the second time Costner has actually anti-aired somebody with a regular missile, and I feel like he can convert off that. Costner almost.
He kept all of that meter going in here, too.
Yes, he did. Just a raw teleport.
I don't know, B-Dog has no meter to play with, and Costner has 3 rockets if he wants them. It just caught him crouching without blocking.
Yes, he did.
This is some
And
savage zoning.
That's the benefit of Sector rockets, man. As long as you play a character that doesn't zone Sector better than Sector zones. Ooh, and just the overhead and the flamethrower.
And the big man burning as Costner goes up 2-0.
That's one huge rotisserie chicken, man.
Pay your respects.
And Ferra's actually over there just rolling around. I don't know if she's on fire or not. I think she just doesn't. I don't know. I can't tell if she's actually on fire.
That's the one thing.
Costner.
That's the one thing that we're never gonna know.
I guess not. Tor's too big. Yes. B-Dog. Oh my goodness.
The
My
Lord himself
My
graces
man.
us with his presence.
Ooh. Okay, I dig this. Counter zone all day, baby. Do not zone me.
Did he pick
B-Dog.
Displacer?
Yes.
What a pick!
Oh yes.
I respect this.
Round 1. Fight.
I'm not a huge fan of the Dark Raiden skin because I just don't like the freaking horns on the front.
The horns are everything, as you are about to find out.
Ooh, yes. Get that. Oh, should have meter burned it.
Hold on to the breaker just in case Costner makes a little comeback here. Oh my gosh!
The Savage Grab. Going for a drink.
And the
meter
first,
burn teleport.
the first full
Yes,
screen
sir.
rocket gets teleported. What
That's
a
it.
round!
That's how fast it can happen, ladies and gentlemen.
Fight.
Ooh, and it just blocked it. I love it. I'm not sure how often Costner has. I mean, there's a lot of people that see Displacer's potential in this
Oh
match.
my
Just goes
gosh.
to Raw back to not the max damage he could have got, but I still dig it. Keeps himself safe with this.
And Costner has a really high hit rate on those raw teleports.
Ooh, yes.
Such a fast advanced move, and that is incredibly hard overhead to deal with. It takes him off the ground while still somehow being... Goes for a little bit of swag there. Oh my gosh! And he shockers Cosner out.
Yes, sir.
Raiden win.
And that ties it up 2-2. They went back and forth.
Pay your respects.
So Big Dog stuck on Raiden.
No, it is 2-1, I believe.
Is it 2-1, really?
Yep.
You're right, yeah. I just hit the right arrow. Man, I got hype. But that's okay, because B-Dog is stuck on Raiden at this point until he either wins or loses. And we will have a displacer Raiden possibly in top 8.
Could we see that? If we see that, Echo might lose his stuff tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh man, I would be so hyped for that.
The hat's coming off. He's going to break out the little Sprite. He's going to do his little Lord Raiden dance. And here we go. Game number 4.
Oh, very bad decision there. I know what he was going for. You can teleport as he's going backward, or you can Superman, but Displacer doesn't really have to do those YOLO Supermans.
Costner going in right now.
50%. Ooh, confirm off that.
Costner staying out of that forward 1 range as best he can.
Ooh.
And I like that. Get that round, stick with that momentum, and he's on match point to make top 8. Which will be his first here in the Kombat Cup. And what a conversion off a down 3 anti-air.
Off the jumping kick as well. Tried to meter burn teleport. Ooh. That's one thing about Raiden's down 1. It doesn't anti-air, it doesn't anti-cross up very well.
Whoa! EX teleport out of the teleport from Sector.
I don't think he was ready for that to actually work, but with Raiden on a sector teleport, you don't even have to respect his meter burn. You just go straight into forward 1. 6 frames, good games. Very nice. Forward 4, forward 4 again.
And that's going to close it out for Costner.
Congratulations, Costner.
Making top 8 in the Kombat Cup.
Wins.
Costner deserves it, man. He's been playing solid. Just a couple times, could have just done some pretty decent combos and ended that faster. But in any case, here we go. Ninjutsu versus Royal Storm. Raptor versus Retro Tech. How about that?
Round 1. Fight.
And
All right.
such patience from the beginning of the match. They both just go full screen. Almost like a joust match there. They got the space and just ran in.
Yeah, they both backed away, kind of hitting block. Oh,
Sorry.
and that's a whiff.
Sorry about the scores, guys.
Retro slowly getting this health lead in his favor. Ooh, and just caught him with a wild normal there. I forget what the upward sword is. I know the double sword is forward too, but the single slash sword, I don't remember what button that is.
Back 2.
Oh, it's back 2. Okay, forward 2 and back 2.
I'm about 80% sure.
I'll say it until somebody corrects me. 24% is Retro Tech, 29.
Gets a sharpen up.
Yes, it does. Ooh. And that's Scorpion for you. Forward 2 breaks armor, back 4 breaks armor. Ooh. Had the right read, but this could be death, at least for this round. Very nice, 44%.
Final round.
Retro Tech, very smart for not spending meter on that combo, knowing exactly what he needed to do. Ooh, down 1 right under the spear. That was so close. and that's a punish. That's a huge punish. Raptor's got a break. Oh, and didn't commit to the stream. I think he was just going for a simple stagger, and it wound up actually hitting.
And you have to be careful approaching her too with that interactable. She can go full screen, complete opposite direction in a heartbeat.
That's true. Retro, I like this.
Oh, it almost gets the conversion. It's really far.
Oh no, this could actually be really bad. He didn't get that down one fan. He could have literally down one anything in that combo. Now he's respecting that trip. He thinks he's going to mix it.
Oh, and you have to guess right one more time. And he gets the armor out.
Very nice.
Very good by RetroTech. If Raptor would have done something that was guaranteed off that hit stun, I'm not too sure if there was off of that EX teleport or that regular teleport. I'm not too sure what the frames are on the hit. But man, and right now, guys, Samij and Kevo are playing off stream, and it's currently 1-1. It is 1-1 Samij Kevo right now.
Very nice. Kevo, I know wants his. I mean, both of them want that top 8. But Samij has, already kind of put himself in that top player position with Konquest and how he played in the first week. Kevo looking to cement himself here in the top 8.
And we all know that he's good enough to do it.
Definitely. Man is a savage too. He's from Virginia. I guess all Virginians are savages.
We are all savages. He's actually right on the edge of Virginia and Maryland. He's actually a Marylandier, Marylandite, Marylandian.
Let's see what I think. What do they call that? The DMV. Just say that all those guys are savages.
I'll quit while I'm ahead. But yes, on the whole, most members of the DMV are utter and complete savages.
Ooh, just caught him with that forward 2. Retro is just barely not spacing that correctly. Not enough to kill. Good enough to put him in throw position. Ooh, jumped right out of the fan.
What a down 2 and gets the full combo conversion.
Holy cow, he's at 26-30. 11, that's 41%. Even though it wasn't a combo, it's all coming from the same thing. Oh, and that didn't kill. Oh my goodness.
He just took all the risk there. He would have been a little bit safer going for an EX spear toss maybe. That was pretty nuts.
Yeah, I think he was going for chip out. I think he was going to do a little bit more than he did, and it wound up not working. Very nice reaction. Ooh, standing one, anti-crossover, into damage. 31%. Not huge, but it's meterless. And it was on an anti-crossover too. Ooh, he's whipping out the parries now. Poking the parry is one of the best things you can do. It would just get in somebody's head so quick. And we see that with some of those Flame Fist players, especially SUB-ZER last week. Some clutch parries. Meter burn. Just literally one more combo, one throw.
Oh, and just risks it all once more.
I'm not liking that by Raptor. When it gets to those closing game situations, that's the second time he's done that.
That's something that, if he loses this, he has to look back on and definitely work on, is that in those end of the round clutch situations, you have to kind of play just a little more patient. But then again, if you take that risk and it pays off, you look like a friggin' genius.
Exactly. That's the give and take of that situation. I've been known to condition guys with, a string into neutral jump punches, Raiden. And eventually, I'll start throwing those NJPs out where they respect them. or they try and counter them, and I'll do a Superman. But that doesn't always work, and you eat huge damage for that.
And guys, up next we're gonna have B-Dog versus Costner, and Samiji's up 2-1 on Kevo off stream right now.
Ooh. Kevo definitely knows that character. I don't know how much he dabbled in Ethereal, but he played a really good piercing. So I'm sure he's not in Dreamland right now, and that's a punish. No punish on that. Burns the meter, no backdash. Retro tech on set point, I believe.
Yes, he is. This is just such solid play from Retro that we saw in week 1.
Retro working on a top 8. Ooh. And Raptor could easily teleport any of these fans, but so many times his teleport has been blocked, it's in his head not to do it. It's definitely, ooh, no hit confirm and no punish on that teleport. Okay, here we go. No, Flamor did not connect. No punish on the whiff down suit. Overheads. Very nice, empty teleport. That's what you want to do. One thing I don't see Scorpion players do.
And Raptor has entered the Savage Land, waking up down 2, and gets that conversion that we saw earlier.
Yeah, standing 3 in the teleport. That's a really nice conversion. It does huge damage. By the time the teleport ends, he has 27%. Going just barely out of overhead range.
Oh, and you
no backdash.
No backdash or armor, and you have to let Katanas know that they cannot get away with that, or else you're gonna see that happen to you. Just block pressure after block pressure after block pressure. She's just gonna keep building meter and melting your health away. And Retrotech is gonna take this 3-0.
And what's he gonna finish with? No brutality. Okay. Respect.
He has made now top 8 2 out of the 3 weeks. Very impressive stuff. All right, guys, we're gonna get B-Dog and Costner in here for you.
Wins. Fatality.
Dragon. Sorry, that was a long time ago. Me. That was the commentator from about a year and a half ago. We're gonna have Dragon versus CR Frosty Bunny. That's what the CR was.
Okay. Going with Cassie, Tuxedo Cassie. Classy Cassie, as you say, and Dragon traditional. Is this his new thing now? Is this his new thing now that he has
It's gotta
more
be.
characters than Alien? He just wants to hidden select.
And Frosty Bunny, the first time I saw him play on here, I was really impressed. And he looks like he's playing the tournament of his life right now.
Round 1.
Yeah, is this the furthest he's made it so far?
This
It's
is.
not. Okay. So Frosty Bunny, kind of the underdog here. And what's the mix? It's a low. 26, nothing guaranteed. For the restand, what's the mix? Goes to low. Oh, and a nice whiff punch by Dragon. No restand, keeps him away. Got the health lead. It's Cassie's job to come in. Oh, and just jumps right over health sparks. A little risky, but what's the guaranteed mix? And he blocks. Oh, and another whiff punish on that. Really good mid by Cassie.
Round 2. Fight.
Frosty Bunny does not want to be full screening. His instant air gun shots are just a little bit too high. Dragon, no meter to burn. Very nice by Frosty Bunny. There we go. That's perfect height. Make that man duck. No health sparks coming from there. And nice. Flip kick confirmed, 26%. What's the guess? Goes with the overhead. And this may not kill, but very nice instant air guns.
And just a jump.
The hell sparks.
Those instant air guns are absolutely crispy, and I rarely see people do them that low to the ground. Sonic Fox among them.
Yeah, he was doing it in the first round. They were just a little bit too high, but he seemed to got his rhythm at this point. Switches corner position into a throw. Frosty about 55% health left. No meter to burn. Frosty Bunny caught not watching that meter. He could have run in. Nice poke by Dragon. This is one, yep.
And you know, you can't jump them all.
He may have jumped all that he could at this point. I've never jumped over Hellsparks that I remember, especially as many times as he did in one match there.
Yeah, that's the miracle jump. That's your jump from rooftop to rooftop where you reach it by your fingertips. Because nine times out of 10, and maybe even 94 times out of 100, you're getting hit.
Oh yeah. There's even some specials that can go right through the Hellsparks animation on the ground, but such a risk to take that.
Fight.
And Tweety says dying with 2 bars. Man, I know. I've been there before. Die with 2 or 3 bars, just unbreakable damage. So frustrating. And the poke exchanges right now.
That was a good 10 seconds of poke counter poke. That overhead hit from so far, the full shoulder couldn't even convert.
Right. He just got one little hit off of it. 27% into the low.
And no breaker by Bunny.
Yeah, if he's not going to break, he should just let the little bit of health go. Just take the loss in that round. Bad NJP there. Already has to burn all his meter. See how those instant air guns are just a little bit too high where Shinnok can still just shoot his gun freely. Oh, a double overhead combo. There we go. Frosty Bunny losing his turns off these pokes. Ooh, just a raw flip kick. Nothing guaranteed after this. Another whiff punish by Dragon. Let the brutality.
And Shinnok is one of those characters that takes a lot of spacing. If you're really good at space control, if you really like playing that full screen game, if you really like playing that raw footsie spacing game, then this is a character for you because he takes all of it. If you're a guy that really relies on rushdown or relies on zoning only, Shinnok can be pretty tough to get a grasp of, but if you control the spacing between you and your opponent incredibly well and make good reads, force him to jump here and there, he can just control every aspect of the game.
Yeah, and that may be why Sonic put him at number 1. He's got all the tools that you could really need. But, you know, you can't just rush down with Shinnok. You've got to have a pretty solid overall game to be able to play him at a good level.
Yeah, and me personally, I loved facing against Shinnoks, especially non-bone shapers, because his only real wake-up was the shoulder. And right now, his only wake-up is the shoulder. But before, I would love pressuring Shinnok because if I ate that shoulder, I ate minute damage and got him off a bar. But now he can pop it up for a launcher, and Shinnok is a meter-building machine.
Exactly.
And it's even scarier because you have to think now.
That's one good thing about being a Jax, a Raiden, a Liu Kang player is you have a fast enough normal in 6 frames. Even if he does the shoulder charge wake up and you block, it doesn't matter if he meter burns or if he just does a shoulder. You can always punish.
Yes, and if your character has a fast enough poke, I mean, use that poke, get that hit advantage. It's your turn.
Exactly.
Oh, here. Phenomenal punish, but Frosty Bunny doesn't get the full combo. That was his one opportunity. Finally caught Shinnok without a bar and great whiff punish.
Ooh, just double down 3 in the throw. Should be able to chip out, but no. Dragon's coming back here with 2 bars. It just
forced him to come off the bar there. A nice mind game by Dragon there, where he is a guy that loves delaying his wake up. And so I think Frosty Bunny just waited there, and in that hesitation, Dragon just immediately waking up shoulder.
holy cow.
And a savage wake up card. Flipping. Oh my gosh.
Cassie's screaming right there was just, I don't know why it was so loud, but she just screamed forever.
And no punish on the overhead. That is unfortunate against Shinnok.
Frosty Bunny poking. Oh, there we go. Counter poke with the good mid. Ooh. Oh no, no punish from Dragon. Nice and snare guns. Health is just about even. Ooh. Oh my goodness.
Shades of Sonic Fox earlier in the tournament using the EX Nut Punch, and Bunny is on the board.
Cassie wins.
That was so ballsy. That had to have been, there couldn't have been 1 or 2 frames in that little time span there between the end of that string and that EX Nut Punch. That was so close. And I think next we will go back to the Kevo versus I forget who he was going to play.
I believe that they're actually going to have to play off stream due to the connection issues.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Which means that we will be moving on to we may try to get Retro Tech and Raptor back in here. If not, it'd be Big Dog and Costner.
Big Dog and Costner, man.
Round 1, fight.
So what? It's 2-1 right now, correct?
Yes, Dragon is up 2-1.
Ooh, almost made it in there. Dragon opting to keep him far and far away. Such a good instant air gun check right there.
It's just gonna get worse.
Ooh, Dragon knowing there's a gap there. Very smart by Dragon. Burning those 2 bars just to secure the round.
Round 2, fight.
Frosty, if he can get in and stay in, he'll be better, but just making the wrong decisions against those Hell Sparks. What's the mix? And Frosty losing his turns just by going for down 3 on Oki. Very nice throw. Frosty Bunny. Ooh, and a cut by the 4-4. Not enough to break.
I have a feeling it's nope. Goes the hit stun.
Oh my goodness, so smart.
Great stuff by Frosty Bunny there. I have expected Dragon to go for the 0-frame restand in front of him and go for a mix there, but he even threw me off. But that was great awareness by Bunny there. Almost knowing that Dragon was going to throw another Hellsparks.
Ooh, blocks the overhead, no punish. Can't cancel out of that overhead. And I'm almost certain that Cassie has a button that could punish that gun on block, especially right in front of her. Ooh, and just a raw flip kick in between. Here we go. What's the mix? Go low, go overhead. This could be, yeah.
Oh, very unfortunate by Bunny, who had the plus frames, but probably opted to go for a mix rather than to go for the guaranteed down 3 there. And Dragon just reading it and poking out and takes it 3-1.
Death to all.
Right. Solid play by Frosty Bunny, to be honest. Honestly thought he would have picked Kano, but he knows more than I do about both of those characters.
Round 1. Fight.
We've already seen Vicious once tonight. Ooh, and just a raw jump in there. Io really taking control right now. Nice little run cancel to finish this combo and gets him with the low. And Destroyer has not even hit a button yet. He's only held block. Oh my
What
goodness.
a round from
victory.
Biohazard. And in a matchup that seems impossible for Torr to get in.
Well, I think that was kind of how he played it. He stayed in. He did not let... Destroyer did not hit one button that entire round.
And guys, just to finish off the last 2 brackets, Dragon versus Frosty Bunny for top 8. And then it's going to be Tweety versus either Jago Blake or Emperor Nyx in the last bracket.
Ooh, Tweety's still in. Okay, Tweety high.
Yep. Tweety confirmed beating Toxin 3-1.
Okay, so Destroyer opts to come in. Doesn't decide to keep Bio out. Throws in full screen. Is there a laser? Yes. Oh, and just very nice air disc. And Destroyer tying this up right now. Bio sitting on a full stick of butter though. Here comes the cancels with the low lasers. -1. Ooh.
Almost
Bio
got...
tried to-
Yep.
Yeah.
Very close.
Predator known not to have the best armor, but that EX laser wake up is proven to be pretty good right now.
And that would have been big damage if he had not broken out. The Destroyer would have gone into the Scimitar Stab and meter-burned it.
Yeah, now neither one of them have far to burn. No big damage coming. Can't burn it. Oh, and this. Ooh, Bio just 2 down, 3s in a row.
Oh my gosh! Oh,
Oh,
out of nowhere, in the moment Destroyer gets a breaker, goes for the throw that indeed does kill. Whoa!
and that was 7 hits for 34%.
And guys, this is going to be our run of matches to set our top 8. Up next, Samij versus Kevo the Man. Then we're going to have Retro Tech versus Raptor XDR. Dragon versus Frosty Bunny. B-Dog versus Costner. Scar versus EC Lion. And then we're going to close it out with Tweety versus either Jago Blake or Emperor Nyx.
Yeah, because Sonic's already in top 8, which is what we just saw him play. Holy cow! Am I really? Have I already forgotten it? Lord have mercy. Anyway, we just saw Sonic qualify for top 8, so we won't see his. Man, I'm kind of hyped to see Raptor XDR because that's the sub-Scorpion 007 guy we saw, I think, last week. I'm gonna have to make a mental note or write down notes so I don't forget some of these names that I already know. Oh, and just a good down 3 conversion into more disc, into more armor break, and just the cancels and the pressure.
And
man.
is he gonna flawless him back?
Yes, he is.
Destroyer! Back to back flawlesses, ladies and gentlemen.
Round 2. Fight.
We've got ourselves a battle
And that was gross, by the way. That was, that's the name I was looking for. I'm retarded. Alright, here we go with the mixes. Yeah.
Interesting there that there was a trade there rather than her eating every single one of them.
Destroyer option break. Wants to take this round. Tie this thing up. Such good cancel pressure, such good mixes in between. And Destroyer takes it pretty convincingly there. Ties it up 1-1.
Predator wins. Pay your respects.
Can't really, I mean, if Destroyer can continue to play like that, I'm just going to have to say that Bio would have to switch, but he's sticking with Ferra and Vicious.
Yeah, that's the Destroyer that we all know. That Mix City, incredibly solid play, uses the stagger pressure so well. He mixes it up so well. Man, what a comeback.
Yeah, and what a statement sent with that first round. Flawless victory right back to Bio. Oh, and just armors, 13%. Nice jumping over the laser. Nice mix, 20%. And here we go, seeing Ferra take away those lasers. It is not enough. Opts to burn the bar, go for the damage, 33%. Doesn't block the overhead. Ooh, Bio almost got caught in the air there by Airdiz. Thought it was going to take off there. Nice reaction from Biohazard.
Just
Bio takes round 1.
incredible play. All those little micro reads there, but all while moving forward. That's what was incredibly scary. Is that big man was a coming.
Bio sitting on full stick of butter here. Down 3 into NJP, just trying to catch him counter poking. Oh, a nice whiff punch by Destroyer.
Oh, and I would doesn't break.
34. Yeah. Ooh, and he comboed off.
Oh my gosh!
Holy cow. At the last second.
Talk about back and forth.
Holy cow, that's play of the night, actually. I said it earlier with another play, but that was freaking insane.
Wow.
Pay your respect.
Both of these guys want this top 8 so bad.
I saw him going for that low scoop, and I thought he was going to whiff, and Destroyer would be able to get up and punish him, but holy cow, man.
That was absolutely nuts.
That was awesome.
To have all of that awareness. Only a true master of Ferra could have done that. And Biohazard, true master of Ferra. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Ooh.
when you see people that play Ferra that aren't so comfortable with them, you'll see them drop that little low scoop or low toss combo a lot. But Bio knows exactly when he can use it and when he can't.
And the damage off those tosses, I mean, he wins these trades.
Very smart by Bio to just toss Ferra out there, get the disc off him, down 1 anti-air. Going for the damage. You notice the little run cancel he does just to get the right distance.
Oh, it just runs straight through it.
Nice NJP. Bio has 2 bars to close this out with. And this,
And he is 1 round away.
Yes, he is. So Bio fighting for top 8 right now on set point.
I thought Bio was going to be fighting his way back in this match after that dominant second game by Destroyer, but he has just been in cruise control since.
Yeah, he is actually mixing up Destroyer quite a bit. Caught him with an air disc.
And I mean, he's fighting Predator of all characters full screen incredibly well. Oh, and this is going to be close to it. Destroy gets the breaker,
Missed. He's gonna have to burn it.
but he has to watch out.
Ooh, and no air disc on that hard knockdown. Oh, this could be bad.
And oh, Biohazard makes top 8 for the first time in Kombat Cup with an incredible performance against Destroyer.
Very nice, Bio. Congratulations, sir.
And
Very well played.
Jago Blake has advanced over Emperor next 3-1 and will play for...
And Devore, I didn't mind. And what really, it's kind of like what we were talking about earlier. The character select got in my head with Liu Kang is that back 1-2. You think he's going to, cancel and go into more buttons, and he gets you at the back 1-2 and breaks your armor. Here we go. So Sonic rolling with Hollywood Cassie. We've seen this. Ooh. And Gross going with Swarm Queen. So this is, what's the mix-up? This is interesting here. I've not seen Swarm Queen since the patch. Ooh. Oh, just catching with all these shoulder charges into a confirm here. 20%. Health is just about even. It can't be any closer. And down 4 into... Oh my goodness. I've never even seen down 4.
I have never seen that cancel either myself.
What is going on?
What a whiff finish!
Wow.
Cartwheel.
Gross is setting the tone right now. He's getting all the stuff in Sonic's head. Ooh, and a whiff.
And oh no, this is all Sonic Fox needs.
Yeah, he's got 2 bars. Just a raw meter burn nut punch. Ooh, and
Uses the invincibility on the whiff. Oh my gosh.
wow. So savage,
That
man.
was like 6 or 7 ridiculous reads there at the end. Unbelievable by Sonic Fox.
Can you believe that, man?
And what a conversion.
He played so well, and then he just lost it all in that first round. It's all in his head now. He's got 2 bars. He can break at any point, but is it worth it?
And boys, just like that, you saw that, just those couple reads, and all of a sudden Sonic Fox goes back to his comfort zone and just steamrolls Gross there in round 2.
Goodness gracious, man. Gross had that in the bag. Seeing that invincibility on that nut punch, that's probably the most prevalent you're ever going to see it there. You could physically see that down 1 just go right through.
And that's the beauty of invincibility over armor.
Yeah. MK9, boys.
There was no chip out. There was no nothing. And Sonic Fox going with SUB-ZER Cassie here in round number 2. I like that he kept it classy there in round 1 with the tux.
Yeah.
We here at the Kombat Cup like to keep it classy, ladies and gentlemen. As you know.
Do you have your aviators on right now?
I do not have my aviators on right now. Cassie is on the screen. I should go get my aviators.
Yeah, you should.
Echo,
Sure.
take over for a moment.
All right. So Gross putting Sonic in the corner. Ooh, and a punish on that whiff flip kick. Just a raw down 2, and that's a punish. Gross commits to that overhead before she's up. Oh, a good forward 1 check there. Despite Swarm Queen not having such a crazy cancel pressure and the puddle being a little bit, actually a lot less plus than it used to be, that forward 1 is still such a good normal. And Sonic would have dropped that combo there. Sonic still respecting that puddle on block. Ooh, we just caught him. Here we go. Oh, and finally brings out a little bit of cancel pressure there into the throw. 12%. Oh, it's such a nice confirm there. Another 20%. And Gross just keeping right out of Cassie's range. It's so smart. Gross really trying to secure this round. All of his meter is gone. Sonic has extra. He has breaker. He has meter burn damage. He has EX nut punch.
And that little run forward in the EX nut punch cost Sonic Fox that match. With no breaker after that little instant run. And Gross showing that second round, I should say, from that first match, didn't shake him. Went right back in.
He was waiting for it that time. He said, okay, I'm just going to dash in just a little bit, and there it is. And you know, Sonic actually whiffed 2 nut punches in that first match they played, and Gross just failed to capitalize on it. That time he did not. And he also lost the first round because he tried to, and it went right through it. So you got the aviators now?
Yes, I happen to have 2 entire shelffuls of aviators in my house. All I had to do was select the right one. Sonic Fox has inspired me. The aviators are out tonight, boys. We're in there. And Sonic Fox goes back to the tuxedo. Nice little costume mind game.
Sometimes it's all the costume, man. If I don't pick Red Raiden, then I'm not going to play as well. Even though Future looks really cool, Red Raiden reminds me of MK2. I just got to roll with it. Here we go.
And
Gross drops it. And a whiff punish.
This is a battle of incredible advancing mids with Devore's back one and Cassie's. I mean, they're both just outstanding forward advancing mids.
Definitely. Yeah, and Gross in the first and second match getting so much mileage just out of forward one by itself. Ooh. Ooh. I thought he was going to drop that 20% into the puddle. It looked like a whiff punish to me. And here we go. Sonic wants none of that. Nice air-to-air by Bubble. And Sonic looking to take Gross to the corner.
Oh, he gets a break right before the nut punch, but Sonic didn't have any EX nut punch there to guarantee anything. But now has the bar.
And another whiff punish on Puddle. Sonic reacted so well to that. Ooh, and 2+ to throw, unless Gross just crouched it. And Sonic no breaker.
What a comeback there from Gross.
Yeah.
It looked like Sonic had just put every nail in the coffin there.
Ooh. Sonic caught pressing buttons here. Invincibility frames. What's the mix? No
What
mix.
a run by Gross.
Just runs.
He says, I don't want to be in this corner. I'm going home.
Very nice armor. Gross has all the meter he needs.
Oh, it almost goes into the active frames of the nut punch, but barely dodges it.
Sonic has whiffed EX nut punch and flip kick so much in the set. And Gross just has not been able to capitalize. And just the down 2. Ooh!
What a whiff punish from Sonic Fox.
Okay, you've got to break. Oh my goodness. If you can win this. Oh, it's not enough to chip.
And once he gets the X-ray. Oh my gosh.
If he would have went with EX ovipositor or X-ray, anything literally would have done better than just that. That may have been nerves kicking in. I'm not sure.
The risks we take.
Oh man. As somebody said in the chat a minute ago, you live by the sword and you die by the sword. Even though that wasn't a mix. If he'd have just done EX ovipositor, chip out guaranteed. No question. He just did not use the right buttons there.
Round 1, fight.
Alright, here we go. Sonic up 2-1. Gross has got to keep his composure. Don't let that. Sonic is going to go ham in this match. He is not going to let you breathe. You've got to respect. Oh my goodness, 37%. I didn't block the mix, and here goes Sonic. Don't break. Just let him get the flawless.
Flawless victory, ladies and gentlemen.
Round 2, fight.
Ooh! And it's just... Wow!
That was a disgusting reaction. That was just disgusting. Absolutely savage.
Holy cow. Oh, and very nice. Sonic doesn't have the meter to break this. Take this man to the corner. That's the first cancel combo we've seen so far. And down 2 into conversion. 42%. And just a raw flip kick. Nothing guaranteed after this. Just that really good mid from Cassie. Just very nice contest there.
Oh no!
Goodness.
Suck on that.
Cassie wins.
And it all came down to this just because no X-ray and no EX needles.
Pay your respects.
Hey, Gross is gonna he's gonna kick himself in the. He wants those injustice buffs for Scorpion. He wants OD Scorpion. Actually, we may have not mentioned it here on this tournament cast, but Jacob Blake, one of the few people you'll ever meet that complain about a buff to his character.
Oh yeah.
The forward 2 being an overhead. Not liking that. He likes it more for the space, not the mix.
And Tweety getting things started so quick here. Already has Blake to half health. Hey, go AFK. There we go.
Yup.
And Tweety just... Blake, I'm not too sure how well Blake knows his matchup, but Tweety threw everything at him there in game 1. And like you were saying earlier, with these top players that just come out absolutely full throttle swinging, that's what Tweety has done here to Blake.
Yeah, it's been the tale of the entire night, man. People come out to make a statement. They will hit buttons until you stop them.
That's just a full screen running.
And I'm watching since I came into the hill a little bit late. Kind of watching what they're doing on the playback of the stream here.
Oh yeah, Fred, you're joined late. Sorry about that. And Tweety taking this first game so fast. Blake is gonna have to do something different because Tweety was eating him for breakfast.
Yeah, I saw the end there. And one thing about Possessed is, you know, if you're not comfortable in that matchup, or you haven't played that matchup in a while, it can get really oppressive, especially because his low demon actually looks like it should be an overhead because it comes from above you. So it's really tough, you know, if you're not familiar with that, to react to it. The low, when it's meter burn, can also launch you. So you've got to be really careful with that. And Tweety asking if you can add Exile.
Oh, I already got it, baby.
Oh, you did? Okay. I'm a little bit behind watching it back, but okay. Tweety, you're taken care of. Aquaman got you. Okay, so Tweety took match 1 pretty convincingly from what I saw. I'm not really sure about this matchup for Scorpion. I have no idea how this matchup goes. A very nice teleport. Not falling for the mix. And there it is. That low is so deceptive. Very nice. Blake is going to have to be a little bit rambunctious here just to get some respect. And that back 1, the double slap from Kenshi, is only -1. This is a really good mid, but Scorpion should be able to low profile it. Here we come with telly pressure. 4-3-2 into the Demon.
Round 2.
Secures first round here.
Oh, and a great
nice.
jump out by Blake. Finally showcasing just a little bit of character knowledge, and it pays off so handsomely. Oh, the 2 hits of armor. Nothing like hearing dink dink and still get hit.
I did not know you could jump out of that mix-up. So Blake
And
has
what
shown
looked like a
himself.
trip guard punish EX teleport. Blake reacting to a jump there.
Blake going with the low. Okay. Just in ship territory now.
It has to come off the bar, but Blake finally getting something going here.
Final round, fight.
Well, that back one paying off so well for Tweety at this moment, but
Yep.
the back one mixes are not going to work anymore, so you got to try something else.
And great jump out of the demon once again from Blake. And ooh,
Ooh.
Tweety with the read on the EX teleport.
Such a risk to take, and you can simply just block it.
And caught Blake going for the read on the low demon and caught him jumping out.
An empty teleport to avoid all of that. Blake got to play really smart here. Doesn't need to. Ooh! And this, I don't know. This is so close. This may not do the damage, but he's got 2 bars.
Ooh, and Scobie comes off both.
Oh,
And what a check from Tweety. Tweety up 2-0. Look to make his first top 8 here in the Kombat Cup.
I thought Blake was going to pull it out there. He had built 2 bars and all that, and he burned them both. EX teleport back and the EX spear. That was surprising to me.
Yeah, that block really was everything in that match where Tweety blocked that overhead.
Defended.
But
Yep.
I guess even if he had blocked it, Blake had, I think, he had committed to the away teleport. But man, so if he would have maybe committed to the EX sphere, that way on hit or block he was safe. But wow, Tweety playing incredibly well.
Possess paying off right now. The Kenjutsu actually got worse. That was arguably his best variation before the patch. But now that armor's gone, Kenjutsu really doesn't have much aside from push and
Round
balanced.
fight.
Even if that variation is good, I don't know if anybody will ever see it as good.
Yeah, without that EX Rising Karma for people of fear, once they're in on Kenshi, they're in on Kenshi.
That back one is so good, you can actually confirm off of that and continue to combo, but the mixes are incoming. Kenshi's offense is really strong. And Blake opted to break this late in the first round.
Well, that was a great check by Tweety. Scorpion's only,
Yes, it was.
Scorpion's only, I believe, what, +2 after that string? And just caught him trying to jump out. And the fact that he put some little extra damage and put a full screen, that was so smart by Tweety. Oh, and here it comes. Oh, he's building so much bar and causing so much chip damage.
Scorpion probably has a really nice way out of that. Sometimes all you got to do is just down 1 anti-air, down 3. That's Raiden's way out is down 3. Down 3 into combo.
Here we go.
Standing 1. That's the first time we've seen it tonight.
This is Blake's last stand right now.
He's got 2 bars in the back.
And one more mix-up from Tweety is all he needs.
And will he let the X-ray rip on a hit confirm just to secure the round? Just to avoid taking any more of this chip.
Oh, and Tweety built the bar on those 2 pushes, and that was it. That was lights out. And Tweety's going to take a 3-0 to make top 8.
Yo, I don't know if the chat can hear me, but fuck the trolls. Shout out to Cosmic for that 6 sec forward.
Kenshin wins.
Stop questioning my neutral, okay? I know Blake is a neutral god, but
This
I've been
man is-
playing Blake since day 1. I got them neutral skills, and I'm gonna show some.